If a mother had always warned her, wealth gathered in the dark belongs to the dark. But when you are starving, when your landlord throw you and your belongings into the street, and your younger brother is crying from hunger, you stop caring where the money come from. You take it, and that was how Efe found herself in the midnight market of Oghara. Efe was not a lazy girl. Every day, from 6 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. in the evening, she stood under the bright sun at Warri Main Market, trying to sell local fabric, akara, but the economic was harsh. Week passed, not a single sale. Other traders shouted louder, attracting customers, and left her behind. Her debt grew, her rent expired, and slowly hope began to die. One evening, as tears rolled down her face while packing unsold goods, an older woman approached her. Her name was Mama Kiemute. Strange woman, she rarely sold anything, yet wear heavy gold jewelries and drove an expensive SUV. She ladled close and whispered, "You are working too hard in the wrong place, my daughter. The real money is made at the midnight market." Efe looked up quickly. "Where is it?" she asked. The woman smiled. "Deep near Ugele in the forest. It opened exactly at 2 a.m. The buyers are rich. They do not bargain. They paid without you asking." Then her voice changed. "But you must follow 3 rules. Never ask their names. Leave before 3:59 a.m. And no matter what happen, never look under the table." That night, desperation overpowered fear. Efe entered a taxi and went, but when she arrived, there was no forest, just light, laughter, and a market full of people. No shouting, no noise, no bargaining. Silent. She set up her stall. Within minutes, a woman in a red dress approached. "How much for everything?" Efe took a risk. 500,000 naira. The woman did not argue. She dropped the money and walked away. Everything was sold. Efe had made more money in one night than in years, and she left before 3:59 a.m. For 1 month, Efe lived like a queen. She paid all her debt, moved her family into a beautiful house in Sapele, bought a car, and every Friday midnight she returned to the midnight market. But something went wrong. Each time she returned from the market, her skin turned dried, her hair began to fall out, her face aged, rapidly. At just 25, she looked like an old woman. Still, she ignored it. "One last time," she said. "One final trip." That night, everything changed. The market felt different. The air smelled like burning fish. At exactly 3:45 a.m., a tall man in black agbada approached her. I want everything," she agreed. He handed her a thick bundle of cash. Their finger touched. She flinched. The money fell to the ground. It was 3:50 a.m. She should have left, but the money, she could not leave it. So she bent down and reached under the table. And then she saw it. No feet. The man was floating. She looked around. Other customers. Some had legs made of smoke. Some had nothing at all. And on the ground, no footprint, only blood, maggot, and ash. Then everything stopped. All head turned towards her. Hundreds of Olo's eyes staring. The tall man bent down slowly. "You looked." Efe ran and abandoned everything behind her. They did not run. They glided like wind, chasing her. She jumped into her car, locked the door, and drove away. A bloodied hand slammed against the window, but she did not stop. She ran to a prophet in Asaba. He looked at her and shook his head. "They were not buying your fabric. They were buying your life. Every money you collected from them was your years. You are close to death. But there was only one way to survive. You will have to gather all the riches you get from the midnight market and burn them to ashes." When Efe get home, she gathered everything: her money, her jewelries, her car, her clothes. She poured kerosene over it all and set it on fire. As the wet burned, her youth returned, her strength came back, her life was restored. By sunset, she had nothing, no money, no perfection, but she was alive. Efe walked away and made a promise: "I will never chase quick wealth again." Moral lesson of the story: not all wealth is blessing. Some money cost more than you can expected. If you were in a fair position, would you have taken the risk or walk away? Tell us in the comment section. And remember, if money comes too easily, look closer, especially at the feet. If you know you learn something from this story, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this. See you in the next one. Bye.